Alrighty, this is going to be my review of Robert Greene's Mastery. I'm just going to go over all the details of the book, what it's about, and just what I think about it. And, hopefully by the end of the video, you should be able to decide whether or not you want to read it for yourself. This is the layout of the book. It's just this, and that. And this is like a cover. When you get the hardcover, the inside of the book actually looks like this. And that's the master right there, and then you have like this, sheet covering the outside of it. But yeah, that's just basically how the book looks aesthetically. Out of all of Robert Greene's books, it's probably one of the smallest. It's way less intimidating than the 40 Laws of Power and the Laws of Human Nature. It has a total of, out of the pages you're going to want to read, 318. So you right there, 318 pages. So it's shorter than his other books for sure. This is what, the pages look like on the inside. That, and then, just so on and so forth. It's a lot of words, big pages, but, it goes by faster than you would, think. There are a total of 6 sections in this book. Each of them is about the same length. I don't know the names. I don't remember the names of each section, but, you'll figure that once you get it. So 6 sections, 6 chapters, each one describing an essential part of the mastery process, as Robert Greene describes it. One reason why this book is useful for me as a 20-year-old is he makes it very clear that the process of mastery takes like at least 5 to 10 years, just to set a foundation to bring yourself to mastery. So the younger you are, the better when it comes to the process of mastery. So out of all of Robert Greene's books, I would definitely start with this one, before the 48 Laws of Power, before the Laws of Human Nature, and the Art of Seduction and all of that. You should definitely get mastery first. What this book has to offer you is basically setting a path on how to achieve your life's calling, do what you were put on this earth to do, essentially. A lot of people struggle with finding like that thing in life that they want to get really good at, or like their life's calling, or what they were born to do. And one of the sections actually covers that on how to find it, which is extremely useful for me, because I'm one of those people who doesn't really know what they love or what their passion is. And an entire section is dedicated to aiding you in finding that. So that's one extremely useful section of this book. There is also a section that kind of relates to his other books when it comes to like social intelligence and, just how to deal with people around you. One of the sections covers that, which I thought was like a nice add-on. So it's not just about like mastering your career, mastering a skill or ability. It has some of the social intelligence aspects that his other books do in this. So it's nice to, get a little bit of that. In Robert Greene's other books, he kind of emphasizes rationale is like the thing he talks about, which is extremely important, like skill to develop and to keep with you. In this book, it's more intuition that he talks about. He basically describes intuition as something you gain over years and years of experience and like immersion in whatever field it is you're in, that gives you like this certain level of like intuition that helps you stay above everyone else. And then that helps you become a master. So that's like the super ability or skill that really he tries to cram in your head, like, just something that you need to keep with you in the path to mastery. When it comes, if you're someone deciding whether or not to get this book, I would say the younger you are, the more likely it is that you should read this book. If you're 40 or 50, I don't want to say not read it. There's always time. If you have time to read this book. But the younger you are, the better, I would say. It's an amazing starting point, especially for someone who doesn't know what they want to do with their life. Mastery is a way of fulfilling your purpose on this earth before you die. That's one thing that's like the main thing that I've gotten from reading this. It's a complicated process. It's not easy by any means at all. One of the greatest things that this book reveals to you and that Robert Greene tries to communicate to you is that people like Albert Einstein and Darwin and the Wright brothers and all these amazing people throughout history who we call geniuses as if they're separate from us. But he makes it very clear that these people are just like us. They just went through a certain process that led them to become masters. But this process is available to all of us. We're all capable of going through it and achieving mastery. All these great masters in history aren't above everyone else. They're not some unique, special, like, miracle in nature. They're just normal people like us who did the process required to achieving mastery. And that really, helped motivate me, at least, to try and become something great. Not dismissing myself as someone lower that can't achieve mastery like all the great people in history. So that's probably the greatest lesson I gained from this book. And in order to fully understand that, you do need to read it. So I would highly suggest you read this. And yeah, that's all. That's my 2 cents on the book. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'll be uploading more book reviews probably in the future. So, subscribe, like, comment. Please comment. I love comments. I love reading them and getting other people's opinions. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.